Hello everybody, it's Sephiroth1204 for another episode of The Legend of Heroes Trails of the Sky, second chapter, brought to you by muchgames.ca. In the last episode, we did some gambling and we finally left Ruan on our way to Zeiss, and now we're in an airship. Let's talk to Chloe. Oh, hi Estelle. Taking a walk around the ship? Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, Chloe, what do you do when you need to get back to Gransel? Do you get the Royal Guard to fly you there? No, of course not. That would be a little obvious. I just use normal flights like anyone else. I usually go back twice a year, once for New Year's and once for our grandmother's birthday. So you're kind of used to passenger flight, huh? Oh, but what does Seek do then? Does he fly along his own pace to the capital? Oh, well... Seek, come here. Huh? Just follows the ship? Whoa! Sorry, I'm just calling you for a moment. Oh, well, that was a surprise. So Seek can follow the ship? Cool! Seek can fly level at speeds of up to 1800 cell per hour. God. Most airship crews around half that. So to Seek, this is much faster than an evening stroll. Oh, I see. You really are better than the average Falcon, aren't you, Seek? Seek's speed is the reason he's so useful for contacting the Royal Guard. If for some reason I can't use powered communication, nothing is faster in the country. Nothing in the country can carry a message faster than Seek. I thought so. I remember how fast you got in touch with Julia during the thing with the mayor. Yeah. Cool. Hey, buddy. Weather like this, Zeiss is gonna be lovely. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's talk to everyone else then. Ruan may be focused on the local election problems, but the rest of the kingdom is talking about the signing ceremony. After all, we're signing a non-aggression pact of the same country that we fought for 3 months of bloody slaughter just a decade ago. I hope it'll finally melt the ice a little between our two nations. Wow. You just have the front passenger... Okay. Thank goodness the passenger has finally quieted down. I thought I was going to have to step in and brain him with this instrument. Until a while ago he was playing some very bright tunes on his lute. He even forced me to duet with him. I'm so sorry. It takes all kinds, I guess, including pushy kinds. I'm so sorry. Hey. Estelle enjoying a flight to the heavens. Look, gaze upon this magnificent azure sky. Ah, but there's nothing better to drink to. Well, the weather is great and the sky is pretty, but we're, almost to Zeiss, Olivier. Should you really be drinking? Oh, come now, don't say that. Somewhere beneath this brilliant sky is my beloved Joshua. The pain he must be feeling on this solitary journey. Such thoughts drive a man to drink, you see. Excuse me, that is entirely and exclusively my line. At least things never get too serious with you around. I guess it's a good thing. Kinda. Maybe. I shall take that as the highest praise. I am relieved, however. Huh? The Black Fang. I had wondered if the words of the Phantom Thief had shaken you. I see I had no cause to be concerned, however. You have a will of iron, Estelle. Oh, you're worried about me, Olivier? That's kind of sweet. Remember, I am a wandering bard and poet, ever in search of the pinnacle of human affection. Maiden's love shall find no greater ally than I. Oh, well... please, I do not need a staffing today. I promise I was not teasing you. I actually find your relationship heartwarming. Those new clothes of yours, for example, you purchased them because you wished for Joshua to see you in them, yes? You look excellent in them, I must say. Thanks. What's with the embarrassing compliments all of a sudden? Besides, Sheriff got me these clothes as a present. Joshua, well, maybe he'd like them a little. Oh? What's with that look? Forgive me, that was just more than I expected. Let us leave that topic behind for a while then. Come, Estelle, I shall treat you to a legal cocktail. I guess that is a bit tempting, but we're nearly to Zeiss. Try not to drink the whole bar yourself, Olivier, or you'll pass out and miss our stop. Ha, don't you worry, I only lose myself a drink when it is poured by a lovely lady. You realize that's not something to brag about, right? Never change, buddy, never change. Okay, deep breaths and ears it right in my camera before we land. My one only chance to get that picture will be when we're landing. Hello ma'am, need a hand with something? This is the cargo room, it's dangerous down here, so watch yourself. Down here somewhere is Yuffie throwing up. Hello, what is it? The skies are calm and we should be arriving on schedule. Please relax and enjoy our voyage. Ba-do-do-do-do-do. Affirmative. Change of course. Do-do-do-do-do. Helm adjust course slightly. I think the stern of the ship is being dragged to the north slightly. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Changing course. Currently, to our right is the Tidith Bay, Liberal's Gate to the Eastern Sea. While it is currently slightly cloudy, you should be able to make out the coastline. I'm Rutherford. I'm heading home to Zeiss. I haven't had a chance to rest in a while. I've been working all the time. Once I get home, I just want to kick back and relax for a while. I like that we keep running into the same people. I don't know. It's like, hey, it's like a day at school, except without all the tests. Apparently that non-aggression pact's been signed with the at the Arboreal Villa, excuse me, wow. Speaking of, that makes me think of a whole mess with Richard. Of course, last I heard he's in the stockade at Leston Fortress under guard 24/7. They say the three nations are going to be signing a non-aggression pact soon. I'm impressed with Queen Alicia bringing both the Empire and Republic to the same table like that. Yeah. I suppose the non-aggression pact is a good thing, and my own feelings toward Erebonia are complicated to say the least. After all this time, though, it's for the best to reconcile. Yeah. It's better to have peace than war. Hello, Estelle, looking around the ship again? Pretty much. I never rode airships much before now, so it's all kind of new to me still. I remember my first work trips on them and getting all excited too. I'd never ridden an airship before in all my travels. I guess the circus didn't use airships much, huh? Did you guys ride around in orbital-powered carriages then? No, most of our carriages were the single horsepower variety. Mr. Harvey did have an old orbital drive carriage though. Huh, okay. Now that I think about it, whenever your troop visited, you guys were in a lot of covered wagons. Who's Mr. Harvey? Is that your dad? You're Charizard Harvey. Did you just get your name from him? You remember you touch your teacher's heart, my dear sweet Estelle. Anyway, airships are still fairly uncommon outside Liberal, as I understand it, especially as civilian vehicles. Most other countries prefer orbital-driven ground-based transport. The Erebonians favor orbital-driven trains and have a pretty large rail system connecting their major cities. Foreshadowing. Probably. And our Calverdian neighbors use orbital buses. Orbital buses? What kind of vehicle is a bus? A bus is basically a very large orbital carriage. It's a little like an airship. You pay in advance and it'll take you from place to place. It isn't nearly as fast as an airship, but the pace is gentler. They're easy to maintain and they're quite pleasant. Huh, neato. Kinda wanna ride one now. Speaking of which, Sherry, you've been to Calvert, right? I heard you met Zin there. Come on, I gotta hear the story. There's not much to it, I'm afraid. I was on an errand for Cassius. He needed me to deliver a document to Calvert's Eastern Quarter. That's where I first met Zin. I see. I gotta admit, I can't imagine what a town full of Easterners would be like. It was exciting, very different culturally and exotic. You should visit if you get the chance. Zeiss up next, so we'll be getting off soon. Don't wander around too much, you may miss us when we disembark. And this is gonna be the, yep. Thank you for flying with us. We'll be arriving in Zeiss momentarily. Please be aware there may be turbulence while landing, so we ask all passengers to take their seats. I had a feeling you just had to leave the screen again. After last time, I learned. Gosh. Anyway, City of Zeiss. I gotta get used to the music again. Okay, first stop for us should be the guild house here in Zeiss. We need to check in with Kilika. Oh right, Kilika? A rather exotic name for a liberal. Sounds Eastern. What kind of woman is she, I wonder? You've never given up, do you? You never give up, do you? To put it simply, capable. She's a flawless administrator, and she's also a very accomplished martial artist. She's also quite lovely, but she doesn't have time for, frippery. I would advise caution, my dear Lenheim. Now my interest is positively piqued. What are we waiting for then? Let us away to... Whoa. Wow! This is the fury of Killiga! Would you give it a rest already? It's an earthquake? Help! The dock is gonna collapse, run for your lives! Everyone, please calm down. The part's designed to endure high magnitude earthquakes. It can easily handle one this small. Please don't panic. It stopped. Oh, thank God, that's over. Everyone, please come to reception in orderly fashion. Let's not panic. Oh man, it's been a while since I was in an earthquake. Yeah, that was so cool! Oh, that was a great way of getting welcome to Zeiss. It wasn't very strong, but attention world, please wait until I'm not on scaffolding before you shake again. Love, Estelle. I'll sign that letter too. It's rare for us to get an earthquake in Labril, though. Really? Huh. Chloe's right, earthquakes are very unusual here. Now we really do need to check in at the guild house to see what the damage is. Now we definitely need to, yeah. Oh you, hey, I love you. So, I forgot the voice I gave you, so you're just getting a different voice. So there was no serious damage to Central Factory, thank goodness. And the city also remained calm for the most part. I feel there's little to worry about on that front. Yes, I understand. Please, continue to do what you can. Farewell. Your timing is quite serendipitous. Hello. Thank you for coming, Estelle, Sherazard. I imagine your welcome at the port was quite warm. Yeah, kinda. It's been a while, Kilka. As always, you're 2 steps ahead of everyone. It's good to see you again, Kilka. Likewise, I'm glad to see you here. And, you two would be Olivier Lenheim and Her Highness Princess Claudia, I believe. Or should I say Miss Chloe Rince. I'm Kilka. I handle reception here at the Zeiss branch of the guild. Pleasure to meet you two. No, the pleasure is ours. My word, but your beauty eclipses even what I expected. Madame, allow your humble servant Olivier Lenheim to improvise a song to... According to Jean, you both officially registered as assistants, yes? Assistants are free to use the rest area upstairs, just as normal bracers do. Feel free to use it to relax, for meetings, etc. Thank you. Yes, but my If you wish to play your lute, you are welcome to play it upstairs. Do restrain yourself to reasonable limits, however, if you please. Yes, ma'am. Well, I think Kilka might be even harder on Olivia than Shara. Well, putting aside our oppressed musician for now, how is the job situation looking? Are we snowed under? We do have some work posted, but nothing urgent at the moment. You're welcome to attend to it as you see fit. But, Huh? What's up, Kilka? You look like you're thinking about something. This is not a normal job, but a request from the guild. In your position as the group investigating the Society of Ouroboros, I'd like you to check on something. Check on something? This is a bit sudden. What do you mean? It's actually what you might expect. I want you to investigate the earthquake that just happened. Investigate the earthquake? You mean like go around asking about damage? But sure, what does... Oh, yes, that as well. However, 3 days ago, a similar earthquake occurred at the Wolf Fort. It lasted about 10 seconds. The quake was not strong enough to cause any real damage. 2 earthquakes, then that's worrying. There's one particularly odd point, however. The earthquake at the Wolf Fort did not affect the city of Zeiss. Huh? Wait, huh? That is strange. If I recall the map correctly, the Wolf Fort is not far from the city. An earthquake centered around there certainly should have been felt here in the city to at least a small extent. Unless they're messing around with something underground. It was a weak quake, so it is possible we simply did not notice. Still, your friend is right. It does seem unusual. Unnatural. I cannot help but feel a terrible sense of foreboding about it. No, I think I get it. It's like with our ghost. Weird stuff like this makes me curious too. We'll be happy to do what we can, Kilika. We should begin by asking around the city and the fort, I think. Yeah, I'll be counting on you. Mr. Murdoch is already gathering information about the quake in the city, however. I expect he'll be thorough, so you don't need to worry about the city. Okay then, so off to the Wolf Fort. Well, ultimately this is just my personal suspicion. Remember, it's nothing urgent. Feel free to investigate as you see fit while working on other jobs. Besides, I believe you have someone to say hello to, yes? Oh, yeah. We saw New Gospel too, so we really should go see Tita and Professor Russell. That seems like a good idea, yeah. Let us delay our guild work until we say hello then. Come, let us reunite with Tita with joyful hugs. I'll kindly ask you not to hug anybody, thanks. Still, let's head over to Professor Russell's place. Alright, and stolen sign. Someone stole the branch office sign. Oh. Training assistants. Lesson Fortress. We're holding a short-term special training program. As such, we'd like to ask the winners of the martial arts competition to participate. That's... I mean, Zin isn't here, though. Mobile orbital gun test. I can't talk. Recruiting testers for a new gun. Read over the requirements below and then please come to me. Experience with orbital guns. Skills, confidence with shooting. No particular preference in weapon maker. That sounds like Olivier's wheelhouse. Dangerous monster whale frog has been sighted in the Caldia tunnel. And mantrap has been seen on the Trek plains. Let's talk about the sign. I saw the sign. Open up my eyes, I saw the sign. As soon as I get a look at the bulletin board, will you help with the investigation too? Sure. Yeah, that's the idea. So the sign, you mean the sign with the crest that hangs outside the branch? Yes, that sign was stolen. There's no particular practical problem as it is, but the emblem is a symbol of the guild's mission and duty. That's stolen, we can't just sit quietly. I see. Yeah, it's kind of hard to ignore that. It really looks like someone doesn't think much of this. So what's the series of events? It was discovered yesterday about around noon by the brancher Bracer Wong. When he came back to report, he realized the sign was missing. We think that the crime happened during the day then. I was away at the time on other business, but a worker in front of the branch witnessed it. It seems the criminal was a person in disguise. A disguise? Estelle, could it be? No way. Seems you have a suspicion. So how about this? Oh! Beauteous princess and her companions, the soul of gathered heroes is in my hands. Should you desire its release, you must defeat my curse. Return the sign or suffer my curse. What's your offer? The first key is in the city. Search at the back of the 40-year-old man. Ramses! The man goes. This card was sent shortly after the crime was discovered from the content assumes declaring responsibility for the crime. It seems it is certain. I know it's him. By him I assume Phantom Thief LeBlanc. I have heard about the events in Rouen from Jean. I suppose this case marks a challenge from Phantom Thief B. Interesting. It's a challenge from none other than my rival. Of course I shall accept. I don't know, it seems one-sided, yeah? True, it's a very selfish challenge. We have to accept it, though. Anyway, let's start investigation with what the card says. Yeah, let's see. The card's words, in the city and the back of the 40-year-old man, huh? If we take it straight as is, I guess I gotta look for an older guy. Certainly looking at it in the literal sense would mean that, but after the case at the school, I think it's clear that it won't be so straightforward. Those messages were all metaphors, weren't they? I wonder if this one is too. Well, who knows? There's no point to worrying about it, though. Let's start investigating in the city. Yeah, I think that's the only real option. Well then, I expect good results. Leave it to us. Yeah, let's be off. Ba-da-ba. Alright, so 40-year-old man sounds like a statue. Or a clock? Grandfather clock? Holy crap! Did you find something? Yeah, you could say that. There's no doubt about it. That's his card. So what's written on it? 1 second. Beauteous princess and her companions. That which you seek is yet far off. Your second key is in the central factory. Search within the wisest one. That's the computer, and that's it for our next hint. I see our next stop is the central factory. Yeah, we know the place, but who do you think is the wisest one is? It's not Professor Russell, right? Whoever it is, we know where our next clue could be found at least. Let's go and see what we can find. Let's be off. Yeah, let's go. We need to talk to Professor Russell and Tita to continue the story, but we'll do this. Let's go check. Oh, we have to do that. Okay, fine. Ramses, the man in gauze, the man in gauze. Ah, King Ramses. Well done, the flower beds are safe now. Might be another, so I'd like to set them up so they won't collapse. If I'm gonna do that, might as well change their position, huh? That was an earthquake! First time I ever felt one. What incredible energy! Yeah. Return slab. What's your offer? Don't be any aftershocks. I bet my store's okay, but still earthquakes are rare. How rare? We certainly don't get many of those in the world, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I hate earthquakes. I hate it when the floor under my feet shakes. It's terrifying. I don't ride airships for the same reason. That's fair. I was surprised. That was a surprise at the port. I got a bit worked up and let out a little scream. Someone affiliated with the airship business. That's a little embarrassing. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, nothing up here. See you later, Rutherford. I just like the name Rutherford. It's a very unique name. It is. That's cute. It's just gone. This is where the problem is. Amazing. Looks like it just lifted the crest portion. Really, what a dexterous person. What a strange person. Let's see. We got weapons. Hey, welcome to the Arms and Guards. Shop. Anything cool for us? Airclave. That sounds fun. It's plus 20 also. Wow, these are all really good. Schweitzer, in case you have what's-his-face in your party, and I assume Tita's going to be joining us eventually. Who Tita's going to be replacing, I have no idea. But I assume that Agate isn't switching for Charizard anytime soon. Let's buy one of those. Let's buy one of those. Let's buy Sinclair, even though we all know it's not Sinclair. Even though he tells us to go to the farmer's market. Okay. We'll look at armor later. Hello. It looks like no real damage to the town. Sure, the small shaker didn't do much to the central factory either. The only real damage is people using the earthquake as excuse to skip work. Here! I came to buy some canned goods, but apparently they're being adjusted and I can't look at them. What the heck is there to adjust about canned goods? That's weird. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the Bell Station General Goods. I refuse to get into the earthquake, so we're open for business today, too. Good. Let's get some news. Defense plus 8, that's neat. Prevents freeze, that's always good. Cat suit, oh man. Gotta buy at least one. So I was told the question mark is like a set bonus or something. Did I put the cat stuff on anybody? Yeah, I did. Guess what? I'm so sorry. You're getting the full cat outfit. I'm so sorry, Sheriff. Please do not murder me. Let's go to the bar. Sometimes you get the bar, and sometimes the bar gets you. That took more than I expected. Hey, aren't you? Yeah, you're the braces who brought me the Cervic tomato. You remember us? Yeah, you bet I do. I owe you a lot. My bear tomato cooking is pretty popular now. Seriously? You're kidding, right? No kidding. No kidding, right? Those researchers can't get enough of it. Got a rep for being the best cure for a little fatigue. You can't imagine why scientists would be all over that kind of thing. I don't know. I still struggle to understand how the benefits outweigh the flavor like that. Hey, since you're here, give my new recipe a try. What do you say? It's my treat, of course. That's neat. Tomato sandwich. Eat some of my super nutritious cooking and keep up the good work. You'll go far, I guarantee it. Catch you later. That's neat. That's nice. Tomatrio. 500 health and 50 CP. That's pretty awesome, actually. Let's get some Fruit Kingdom. And Foul Magma Roast. God, that's expensive too. 20 strength, nice. Okay, cool. I really should try doing more cooking, but I don't wanna. Let's go to the hotel. Hello. Welcome to the Zonrad Hotel. There we go. Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while since the last earthquake, apparently, as we keep hearing. Hello. Welcome. Oh, the ground still feels like it's shaking. It's so scary, it can't work. Oh, it's okay. Big Sis Estelle is here. Hello. An earthquake, how rare. Of course, as a reporter with the liberal news, I'm going to follow up on this. While I'm here checking out the new model engine, I'll also collect opinions from the brains around the factory. Haha. You know, we never said goodbye. We never said goodbye to what's his face after completing to Niall after completing the thing, and now I feel terrible. He's like, yeah, come see me when you're done with all this garbage, and I left. I'm so sorry. It's earthquake. I wonder if the city's alright. Yeah. No, I don't want to talk to you for the third time. Oh, hello. Ah, Father Vixen. Thank you so much for when Agate was hurt before. Hurt? When did this happen? He got hit with a poisoned bullet by one of those intelligence goons a while back and was in a pretty bad way. It was a close call, but Father Vixen saved him. Well, I just helped a little at the end, really. Incidentally, is he well? Yeah, he's totally fine. He's working on some other case at the moment, though. I hope he isn't pushing himself too hard again. He was saved by the will of the goddess. I'm sure he still has an important mission to perform. Oh, pardon me. I fear I was about to turn to a lecture. Please, feel free to drop by any time. I could be of aid. If I could be of aid, I'll be happy to provide it. Alright, thank you. Your concern is appreciated. That's pretty much everyone around town, I think. So, in the next episode, we are going to visit our old friends, Professor Russell and Tita, again. Oh, it's been a while since the earthquake hit. First I thought maybe Professor Russell had done something again. No, thankfully not.
Ah, these books fell down the earthquake. It's because my sister didn't put them away like she should have.
But yeah, thank you very much for watching. It's been Sephiroth1204, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody. Let's get stuck in the corner. Bye-bye.